August. So before we get started, please note that the information regarding Nature's Frequencies, products, websites, or associated materials have not been evaluated by any regulatory authority and not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. This video should not be used as a substitute for the advice of an appropriately qualified and licensed physician or other healthcare provider. This video is for informational purposes only. So welcome again. For those of you who are new to us, Nature's Frequencies is the manufacturer of some of the world's most advanced, patented, proprietary products utilizing quantum resonance technology. This technology focuses on the application of electromagnetic energy in frequencies to reduce quantum noise and to increase the energy exchange to improve the functioning and the harmonization of the body and its energy system. The problem is that our bodies are energy, and every day our bodies are being bombarded by internal and external stressors to our energy system. We are all swimming in an ocean of chemicals, toxins, electromagnetic radiation, stress, physical and emotional trauma, illness, GMOs, and more. Even though you may not be able to see them, they are there. When your body's energy flow is drained, blocked, imbalanced, or interrupted, you feel discomfort, fatigue, and other symptoms. And when your body's energy frequencies and vibrations are recharged and they're balanced and optimized, well, that's when you feel naturally healthy and energetic. And isn't that the way everybody wants to feel? Absolutely. So we have the solution. Nature's Frequencies has developed the most advanced energetic health and wellness technology products using biofield resonance technology, also known as BRT. And it's designed to balance and to restore your body's natural energy flow to help your body achieve optimal health and wellness energetically, and then to protect your body from the damaging effects of EMF radiation. So here's how it works. When you place the energetic health and wellness technology products on your body, and if you can see, I've got mine right here, or anywhere in your energy field, your body then absorbs those beneficial frequencies that it needs. And it does it in the amount that it needs, when it needs it, to produce fast results. All of our products are designed to help people live, breathe, move, work, and play with optimum vitality. How does that sound? And to do it naturally and energetically. This technology has also been used to develop an award-winning product to keep foods fresher longer. And we'll talk to you about that sometime. Now, all of our products are inspired by Nikola Tesla, who was a famous physicist, inventor, electrical and mechanical engineer. And he said, if you want to find the secrets to the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Nature's Frequencies owns 5 U.S. patents and has received 12 prestigious awards for their innovation and excellence. In fact, all of our products are covered by at least 2 patents, some more. So they are all exclusive to us, and we are the leader in the industry. Are you getting excited? Nature's Frequencies has been developing and private labeling products for doctors, naturopaths, and other healthcare practitioners since 2013 in the U.S. to help practitioners who want to address the health and the vitality of their patients energetically. And we actually are going to have one of those healthcare practitioners with us on this call. All of Nature's Frequencies products have been developed and formulated in conjunction with these healthcare practitioners, utilizing their vast knowledge and experience in health and wellness to create the most powerful proprietary, proven product formulas that have been used and tested now by practitioners with thousands of people with successful results for over 7 years. Now, to further expand and accelerate their vision and their mission to provide these life-changing, energetic home health and wellness products to everyone, everywhere, Nature's Frequencies launched a new affiliate division back in February of this year. And the rapid worldwide growth has been nothing short of amazing. So we have established, I think it's either 8 or 9 hubs around the world to meet the demand. So I'm so excited for you to be here today. And we're excited to have the owner and inventor of the Nature's Frequencies products, Rick Hassler. He's here with us today for this very special event. And he's going to be sharing his vision and his mission for the company. And then we also have another special guest, one of our favorite health experts, Dr. JeNeen. So first of all, I want to introduce to you Rick Hassler. He and his son, RJ, run this company. Rick has been a successful business owner for many years. In fact, he sold his previous business as an Inc. 500 company. And he and his son, RJ Hassler, are very passionate about Nature's Frequencies. And they are so excited to expand their vision and mission with this division. So I want to just share with you, too, on a personal level, that Rick is one of the most caring, generous business owners that I've ever met. And what really, from my vantage point, what gets him excited is seeing other people happy. And I just think he's like a proud dad when he sees how other people are happy and their lives are being better. You know, they're having better lives and living with more vitality because of these products that they have invented. And so I am very excited to introduce to you Rick Hassler, the owner of Nature's Frequencies. Rick?
Thank you, Susie. And first, thank you everybody for an absolutely incredible July. We passed all of our goals and continue to grow. And RJ and I have been on Zoom calls with our partners and people around the world for the past few weeks. And we have met some incredible leaders truly from around the world that want our products. And we see a great future, I got to tell you. We started the enrollment. Well, I'm excited. We have some winners. I like winners. And I got to tell you, we started for a quick program that we're going to continue on for enrollments. And for last month, we got to tell you, we've got 3 winners from July, and they come from around the world. The number 1 winner was William from Vietnam. Congratulations, William.
Yay.
You win a 4-pack. Yay, William. You win a 4-pack of earthing cards plus 2 packs of WOW. The earthing card bonus of 2 packs of WOW will continue this month. So just so you know, it's 4 earthing cards. The special will continue, and it comes with 2 packs of WOW this month, which William just won. The second comes from United Kingdom, Lena Thompson. She is awarded a Summer Sizzler, and that comes with WOW and Revive, and that will be the bonus this month for the Summer Sizzler. We're going to add a package of WOW and Revive, so you've got our 8 regular products plus WOW and Revive. And Lena, you did a phenomenal job. You were on top, and then all of a sudden William passed at the very end. But congratulations, Lena. And number 3, from the USA, he's probably driving a truck right now around the country, but Gary Shaw, it is a pleasure to say congratulations, Gary. You win an earthing card, buddy. So our winners came from Vietnam, UK, and USA. So first, thank you all. And we look forward to August, and you see the standings every day when you open up your back office. So we've got a lot of other things going on. As part of our mission to build Nature's Frequency into a billion-dollar brand, we changed the titles of our members from affiliates to partners. I personally like the word partner because we're on a mission together. We want you to succeed. We want you to help others. I want to help your family. That makes us a team. And that's what a partner is. I'm here to help you. RJ's here to help you. I watch Susie help others all the time. I listen to our doctors. They're phenomenal. And that's a team. So we want you as our partners. I will help you, and so will RJ, and so will Kara, any way we can. So I got to tell you, the affiliate word didn't do it for me. Partners does it for me. You are our partners. I am here to help you. And we will succeed together in becoming $1 billion brand because of you, our partners. And that's what makes us special. We have a new comp plan coming. It's just, in the comp plan, there's some new names. Number one is our lifestyle brand strategy. Our comp plan will now be called the Lifestyle Rewards Plan to match our lifestyle's essential product and package names, as well as future enhancements to our rewards plan. The name changes as part of our $1 billion strategy to be a great brand. We want the names to reflect our nature theme. So the new rank names are Amethyst, Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, Double Diamond, Triple Diamond, and Blue Diamond. Please note that only the rank names changed. All other aspects of the rewards plan remain the same. But I like these names a lot better. It's nature. That's us. New product purchasing strategy. We're expanding our product purchasing options to ensure that both our retail customers and our brand partners can get the products they want and they need. This includes offering more purchasing options and a more variety in our packages. We're working on this as we speak, and you'll see the new different changes in the website this month. Just to give you an idea, the new starter enrollment pack options, there'll be $99 packages just about on every product. And then we're going to have more package options from $99, $199, $299, $399, $499, $599, and $999. We've got a whole bunch of options for everybody to have. Next, we're really close to finishing our app. We've been working, one very special person has been working incredibly hard on our app, and she's going to deliver you an incredible app that you can just basically take your phone, send a marketing piece to somebody. We're also streamlining purchases. So if you want somebody to buy something, you can send them a link and they can buy right off your site, boom, without the hassle. So she's working incredibly hard in the back quietly, but around the clock, this lady's working amazing. So thank you. That's coming. And what I like, we're happy to say we released 3 products in July. Wow Revive and the Cbd Pet Tag. We will continue releasing new products. The next one on the list, the Wow Pet Tag. That will be shipped when we ship when we ship to all our warehouses in the next 2 weeks. So we should be shipping the Wow Pet Tag around the world. Our medical advisory board is awesome. I got to tell you, they are all testing many new products that are phenomenal. And they're coming up with ideas for more products constantly. I just got hit by Dr. Stan. I got another idea. I love it. He gets an idea. We talk, we noodle on it, we figure it out, we invent something. We've been doing that for years, and we continue to make our products better to stay light years ahead, because you have to have an open mind. And the world changes, we change, and we'll continue to make these products just better and better. Some of the things we have coming are just simply amazing. So we have a lot of products. Right now it's 8 warehouses. We have 8 distribution centers around the world. Susie, 9's coming online shortly. So you were right. 9 is going to be soon. We have 8 open with our products around the world. So we want to make sure that everybody can get the products quickly without having to wait, coming from America. So the products are a lot more local now to many of you, and that's really a good thing. Just for an example, the United States only ships within the United States. Every other country is shipped from one of our other 7 distribution centers. So it's all good. So we have a lot of good things. And Susie, if I miss something, tell me. But just a lot of good things are going on.
Wow, this is so exciting. And I just love and appreciate your commitment to helping us be such an outstanding company and really providing value, because, you know, what's happening is we are attracting the best of the best. And that's why, you know, we're able to expand so rapidly, because of the leadership that is attracted to our company, and that people see this as the future, and they want to be here as a pioneer, you know. And that's not only is our technology exciting and fascinating, but the opportunity to be in at the forefront, to be a pioneer with this technology, and to be so far ahead of anything else is really, really exciting. And the other thing that I get so excited about, Rick, is with this technology, you know, we have the ability to provide the best solution, the most efficient solution to whatever the market is looking for. And I just love how we're able to address the needs that people have, and the way that we're able to do it, and the way that we have no limits as to what we can bring. So that is just powerful. So I thank you so much for your passion and your vision, and, you know, everything that you and your family have done, and how much you actually, you know, care about us so much. So thank you for that. And
thank you, Susie.
Yes, thank you.
I got to tell you, the person that's coming on next is special. I met Dr. JeNeen 8 years ago at Life University at a trade show. She was at a booth across from me. We talked. We became friends. She told me she was a chiropractor, and she's a naturopathic doctor, and she was just a doll. And so she tried our products and loved them. Ever since, we've been friends, and we used to go every year and see them. One year we were incredibly swamped. Her mother came and sat at our booth and worked with us. JeNeen came and worked with us. Our booth was swamped. We've had tons of doctors that have seen us over the years. And so her mom came and spent the day with us. So Carmen was at 10, and Dr. JeNeen's there explaining to all of our other friend doctors our products. It was just fabulous. So I got to tell you, she is the nicest lady with the greatest mom. So I'm happy that, you know, just when I see Dr. JeNeen, I smile. And I always tell her, hug her mom for me. So anyways, I just had to tell you about Dr. JeNeen. She's been a customer of ours for over 8 years. And everybody loves her. Her patients love her. She cares, and she's smart as a whip. And I just, you know, I had to give you my 2 cents about one of my favorite doctors. And
yeah,
you know,
absolutely. She is a joy to work with. Like you said, she's a chiropractor as well as a board certified traditional naturopathic doctor who's been practicing holistic healthcare since 2006. And her specialty is clinical nutrition, allergy desensitizing, and natural hormone balancing, you know, using acupressure-based techniques, whole food supplements, homeopathy, and herbs. She is also on our health and medical advisory board, which consists of other healthcare professionals as well. And they're from various medical fields, and they help us in the formulation and the development and the testing of our new products. So they'll also be joining us on this call today. So Dr. JeNeen is going to review some of the most common health issues that she deals with on a regular basis in her busy practice, and then the simple solutions that she offers to her patients to achieve and maintain optimal health and wellness energetically. But before we get into that, and I know she's itching to talk, Dr. JeNeen, I have a question that I just have to ask you, okay? So you've been working with these products, these Nature's Frequencies technology, for over 7 years now. I mean, you were one of the original healthcare doctors. What is it like for you personally to see these products go mainstream and now be able to offer these products to people outside of your practice all around the world? What does that feel like for you?
Well, first of all, Susie, I want to thank you for that amazing introduction. Thank you, Rick. It is such an honor and a pleasure to work with you. I'm same sentiment from day one. It's been absolutely amazing. One of the things that has really been powerful for me, and I'm so excited, is that within my 4 walls of the practice, there's only so many people that I can reach. From the very beginning, and when I first started with Nature's Frequencies, I was using the EMF Shields. You know, that was my first product. To this day, I'm still using those products. I believe everybody on this planet needs it because we have more cell phones than we have people. And because of this new affiliate program, this new partnership program, we can now get this all over the world. And that's absolutely amazing. People are listening. People are starting to see that there really is a problem. We have the solutions. And so now we can go out and share it with the world. You know, it takes more than one voice. You know, we can't do it alone. And so by being able to get this information to other people and then them being able to share a simple link and share it around the world, it's going to absolutely impact so many people. And that is truly a blessing.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I agree with you so much. So you want to get us started that, you know, in doing some of your research on health and medical site, I guess I'll start is that I actually did a little Googling and I went on some health and medical sites and I thought, you know, hey, let's see, you know, what are the top issues that people are looking for solutions on? And so these are what they include. And this is what we're going to talk about. So people are, number one is fatigue or lack of energy. Number two is poor quality and quantity of sleep. Number three is discomfort, swelling, and stiffness. Mm-hmm. 4 is immune issues. 5 is cardiovascular issues. Number 6, insulin resistance is a big one. And then number 7 should be not a surprise to anybody, but it's stress, sadness, worry, tension, and mood. And I just want to recommend that I hope everybody has a piece of paper and a pencil out because Dr. JeNeen's going to give you some very important information. I know most people that are listening to this event right today are actually dealing with one or more of these issues and probably know people who are dealing with some of these as well. So we're going to talk about how our products and technology address these things. So Dr. JeNeen, can we start with maybe fatigue and lack of energy? And, you know, I know from your experience, you know, what do you think are the most common causes of fatigue and just that general lack of energy and how are you addressing that? If you could share that with us.
Okay, so I'm going to try to just put this in a nutshell. There's so much that I could share, but you really hit the nail on the head, Susie. Those are absolutely the most common things that I see. And, you know, to be honest with you, those are a lot of things that don't have good medical solutions. And so what's phenomenal about what we're doing is that this has nothing to do with medicine. We're not trying to cure or mitigate any diseases. What we're actually doing is helping the body energetically to balance itself and helping the body to heal. And so before I get started with anything in terms of specifics, in my office, I always look for what are some of the underlying causes of stress on the body. You know, what are some of the primary stressors? And we have to, you know, we have to admit today that one of the primary stressors in our lives are these little things right here. A lot of people are not familiar with the fact that this EMF radiation that comes from all of our wireless devices, our cell phones, you know, anything that's got Wi-Fi, anything that's got Bluetooth, our routers, all of our smart devices, these things are emitting frequencies all the time that are causing stress and fatigue on our bodies. And so the first thing that I do is make sure that everybody understands this and make sure that they have a way to get their devices harmonized. And so what we have to offer in that realm is the EMF Shield. I've got some of the products here, but the EMF Shield is actually a sticker that you put on your devices. It's a hologram that's imprinted with healthy frequencies, and it does not actually block the device's frequencies that are coming out of it, but what it does is it helps your body to not be so stressed about it. Because what happens when our body is exposed to these negative frequencies, these very aggressive frequencies, it tends to make our cell membranes harden. So it's hard for our cells to take up nutrients, and it's hard for our cells to detoxify themselves. And so this EMF Shield helps the body to deal with that better. Now, in addition to that, because there's so many people around us that have these devices, even if our own are harmonized, we've got to be aware of what's around us in our environment, our neighbors, you know, the people sitting next to us in a movie theater or standing next to us in the grocery store, the cell phone towers, these new 5G towers that are going up everywhere. And so for that reason, I also recommend the earthing card, which is simply something that you can wear in your pocket, in your bra, in your wallet. You just want to have it in your body's energy field. And what this does is it gives your body the healing frequencies of the earth. It calms your body down. It calms your nervous system down. I've actually done before and after testing in my practice with something called heart rate variability. And that's a test that shows how your body is dealing with stress, your level of energy, vitality, and your body's ability to basically overcome the outside forces. And I can see an immediate difference wearing and not wearing the card. And so those are two of the primary things that I recommend as a baseline. I do recommend that everybody get enough EMF shields to put on all of your devices before you move on to some of the other products that we're going to share today. So that's kind of where I start. Most people cannot feel EMF, and that's why people don't think it's a big deal. Most people cannot feel it. You can't taste it. You can't hear it, but it is everywhere. Now, you do have those that are sensitive to energies, and they can absolutely tell the difference. A lot of you will not be able to. However, you don't always feel prevention. The key is to know that there is this energy, to know, I mean, there's so many studies out there showing the negative effects on the body, and we have patented solutions to combat that.
That is awesome. And I just want to add that we don't have time to do it in this call, but Dr. JeNeen, I know you've done it for us before, that we can through muscle testing demonstrate the power of the EMF and the earthing card as soon as you put it in your hand.
Yes.
And that is very, very powerful to help with people who are skeptical.
Yes.
So that is very exciting. And that's what I love about this technology as we go through it. The results that people get are very fast because of the nature of the technology. So I think you're right to start with that.
And I'll go back because you asked me about energy and fatigue. So
yes.
Now that we get that underlying cause out of the way, which I think is so important, one of my absolute favorite products, I'm wearing it right now, is called Nitro. Now, the Nitro Patch is going to help with your energy. Basically, Nitro helps your body to produce its own nitric oxide. And this is a little molecule within the blood vessels that helps to expand the blood vessels. So it helps with blood flow, oxygenation. Now, when you have better blood flow and you have better oxygenation, you have better nutrients to all the parts of your body. And so what people notice with this is more energy, of course, less fatigue, more endurance, better performance, and I'll just leave it at that. But men, I'm speaking specifically to you, we have better performance in all areas. And
we're getting ready to sell out of that one.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it's absolutely amazing. This is something that I've actually looked at for years in my practice. I have little test strips where I can test, to see what people's levels are, because it's so important. It's so important for your cardiovascular health. And this one is one that a lot of people notice a difference with their energy and with their endurance. But also, if you're measuring any markers of cardiovascular health, that's where you're really going to see a difference as well.
And Dr. JeNeen, just based on your experience, what do you think is the percentage of people that are deficient in nitric oxide?
It's very, very high. It's actually very high. And it's happening with younger and younger people. And I believe this is just because, again, we're exposed to so many outside stressors, so many things that people are unaware of, and they're not really doing anything about it. And so it's happening with younger and younger people. And people in their 20s and 30s, I'm seeing, that have performance issues of all kinds, even just from being so tired that they don't have enough energy to last through the day. And so this is something I believe everybody needs. And the other great thing about it is that as we talk about some of the other products, Nitro is something that enhances everything else. And so these products are not mutually exclusive. You can wear more than one. I've got I think 4 different patches on right now because they work in conjunction with each other. And so Nitro is something that you can use alone, and you can also use it with some of the other patches, and it's going to enhance the benefits even more.
Absolutely. I don't know if anybody can see, but I've got on an immunity product that you're going to talk about here in a little bit. And then I've got my nitric oxide, my Nitro Patch right
Yeah.
underneath it to supercharge it.
Yeah.
So that enhances it. So fantastic. Well, let's move on to the quality and quantity of sleep, because, you know, talking about fatigue and the lack of energy leads right into poor quality of sleep and quantity of sleep. And then we know that our sleep affects everything else, right?
Okay.
So from your experience, what are the most common causes of poor quality and quantity of sleep, and what's the best way to address those?
Sleep is huge, 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 Susie. And you know what a lot of people don't realize, a lot of those other top health issues that people have concern with, sleep is tied into all of that. You know, things like weight gain, obviously fatigue, hormonal imbalances, all of these things come back to sleep. And so one of the main things that I see going on with sleep is that people are too wound up. Their nervous systems are just stuck on go all the time, and they just have a hard time just really relaxing. And so we have this beautiful complement of frequencies that helps the body to calm down, helps the body to relax. And the key is to help you get into that deep level of sleep. There's different levels of sleep, and some people stay right on the surface, but we need to get into that deep delta sleep to really have all the healing benefits that our body gets during sleep. And this is what this patch helps us to do. It helps us to sleep longer and to actually sleep deeper and better, so that you wake up not feeling groggy, but you actually wake up refreshed.
Yeah, and I know you said before that during the sleep process, that's when our body heals, our brain detoxes. So if we're not getting that, then that's definitely going to affect how we feel during the day, right?
Absolutely. You got it.
Yeah,
Now,
I make sleep a priority for me. I mean, because I know it affects everything else that I do, and we only go this way one time, so I
yes.
want to do it with all the gusto that I
Now, I
can.
want to point out that, you know, some of this stuff sounds complicated, but it's also easy. When you order your patches, you actually get a placement sheet that tells you where to put everything. And
Yes.
it's, you know, people tend to get they tend to overcomplicate it and worry about exactly where you need to put it. It's not that complicated. Our bodies are so smart. And, you know, these chips develop they give out their frequencies kind of in a field. And so as long as it's within your body field, for the sleep patch, we recommend you put it right here on the right temple, just right here. And then you can even put another one right underneath your ear. There's a nerve there that goes to all your internal organs, and that's going to help your body to relax. So right here and right here, you can even put it on both temples. Some of this is trial and error. Go by the sheet, see if that works for you. And for a lot of these patches, there's different ways that you can do it. And so, you know.
And I can testify to that because I remember I had one night when I put my sleep patch on my temple and I woke up with it on my elbow. And I still had a great sleep. It was probably a spare one, you know, that I had worn.
I will say, if you're putting it on an area that tends to be sweaty or a little oily, you might want to just cleanse that with a little toner first, or just some good old soap and water, dry it off really good, because those oils will cause those stickers to kind of slide off. And so, you know, this is a spot that you might want to do that on the wrist. When we put them on the wrist, this is actually nitro that I'm wearing. And on the wrist, you might want to put a little, you know, wipe it off, make sure you don't have oil. And you might even want to use a little medical tape, just this paper tape that you can get at the drugstore. You just put it right over your patch and it'll hold it on. And that way you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, usually mine stay very secure on me, but some people have a little oily skin, or, you know, we all have different skin types. All right, let's move on to a very big concern as well, which is where people are having pain, discomfort, perhaps some kind of swelling or stiffness, because this category affects so many people. And I know how important it is to address this issue because it can cause a lot of other health issues. It can affect the functionality and the quality of somebody's life, what they can do, what they can't do. So what are the most common causes of discomfort, swelling, and stiffness? And what are you suggest for us here?
I'm sorry, you keep seeing me wave because there's actually a gnat.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
Discomfort is so very common. You know, the underlying cause of that is inflammation. Inflammation is actually the underlying cause of all of the common degenerative things that we don't want to get. But inflammation can be caused by toxicity, stagnation, injury, all sorts of things. The good news is that the body can actually heal this, and the body can actually balance when we give it what it needs. And so after I got involved with the EMF Shields, the very next product that I was able to try and absolutely fell in love with was the Relief. This is the one, my mom has 1,000,001 testimonies because she has used it for those whole 8 years that I've been knowing Rick. But our Relief patches are absolutely amazing. And what I love about them is that they produce really quick results. I call them high impact because people can feel it. This is a great product to actually sample, to let people try. You know, you just stick it where it hurts, basically. You stick it where it hurts. It helps with that discomfort, with that inflammation. It helps with the tension, you know, if you have like a sore muscle tension in there. And this is one where try one. If you still have that pain, try another one. It's better to overpatch than to underpatch. And so you just literally stick it where it hurts. If you've got a big area, you might want to do like a cross pattern. You might want to do 2 at the top and then 2 on the sides. Just try it. If it's your knee, you might want to put 1 on each side. But you stick it where it hurts. We can also use these on, if you're familiar with acupuncture meridians, which are just channels of energy that flow through the body, you can put these along any of those points and they work phenomenally well.
You know, if I can, I have to tell a story here because the first time that I ever sampled somebody on these products, it was a friend of mine who was in terrible, terrible back discomfort. She'd had all kinds of surgeries. And I mean, she said her discomfort was like a level 10. Anyway, I didn't know what the heck I was doing, but we just stuck a Relief and a Nitro at the lower part of her back on either side. And in about 20 minutes, that discomfort went from a level 10 to a level 4. Mm-hmm. And then as the evening went on, it got better and better. So that's the power of sampling people. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, you're kidding me.
It's amazing. I mean, people are really amazed. And a lot of times you have to remind them.
So I hope everybody's going to be ready to try these. So let's talk about the next category, which is immune issues, which is really a huge category. And we know today that many people are concerned about their immune system. And the news is flooded with information on ways to boost the immune system. But in general, some of the most common immune issues are usually like respiratory issues, sinus congestion, and allergies. So if you would talk a little bit about what our solution is and why, I know you think it's the best because it is the best solution.
Yes. Well, this is yet another of my top. This is the list keeps getting longer, but this is one of my top products. I do not travel without it. I love to travel, and you know, I'm one of those people who's always been one to take all of the vitamins, the minerals, and nutrients. However, when you support your body energetically with this immune patch, it shows your body how to go out there and get what it needs. And so we have the energetic frequencies of some of the top immune enhancing botanicals and herbs and vitamins. And all these products are proprietary, so you're never going to get the list of what frequencies are in there. But what I can tell you is that if you feel something coming on, you want to put these patches on. I wear them. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm wearing now. I'm not taking any chances these days. So I'm wearing Immunity right here. You can wear them right here. You can also, if you're getting something, you're getting a little sniffle, you know how sometimes you feel that itch in your ear, you know what's coming on, that's the time that you want to really, really go hard and heavy with the Immunity. So I'll also wear them right here on the top of my traps. As a matter of fact, I think I still have some on there from yesterday. But whenever you feel yourself getting to that point where you've overdone it, you feel fatigued, you feel like you're just on the verge, you feel something coming on, people that have allergies, sinus issues have really, really had some amazing benefit with this product. I mean, almost instantaneously where they're looking at me like, what did you do? You know, they want to call me some kind of witch doctor or something. But the Immunity really enhances your body's own defenses. And it does it without putting anything into your system. So you don't have to worry about how much to take, when to take it. Is it going to interact with this or that? It's all energetic. And so your body knows what to do when it's given the right signals.
Yes, that's exactly right. And it is so reasonably priced. If you had to buy separately all the energies that are in that product, I'm telling you, it'd have to be over $200 a month. And I'll just say that this product contains the energy of a lot of the great immune boosting supplements that you're hearing about today. And it's all in a patch in the perfect amount, and your body just takes what it needs when it needs it. So that is an amazing product. So we'll move on to cardiovascular issues. Cardiovascular issues used to be mainly associated with the older population, but now we're seeing that age is getting younger and younger, which is quite alarming. So what are the most common causes of cardiovascular issues, and what are some things that we can do to empower our bodies?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's really a loaded question because there's so many different causes. But a lot of times we know that cardiovascular issues tend to be related to blood flow issues. Sometimes it's related to thick, sticky blood. Sometimes it's related to blood vessels that are not quite flexible enough. And one of the things that works phenomenally well for that is the Nitro Patch. I love the Nitro Patch for any of those types of things, because that's what nitric oxide does. It expands, and there's so many supplements out there for this that are specifically for cardiovascular, but when we can do it energetically and let our body do it on its own, it's absolutely amazing. And so I love the Nitro Patch for that. I also know that one of the major causes of any kind of inflammation, which is the underlying cause to cardiovascular issues, is going to be our diets. You know, our diets and overeating of sugars and overeating of processed fats. And one of the products that we have that, you know, was just recently released is our burn patch. And what I love about the burn patch is that it helps you to actually stick to the healthy eating habits that you've designed for yourself. So it's going to help you with the cravings and help you with, you know, the feelings of wanting to reach for this and that you know you're not supposed to have. It just kind of helps your body to be more balanced so that you can make wiser choices. And so a lot of people use it for weight loss because it's phenomenal for that. But even if you don't have weight to lose, it's going to help you make the healthier choices because it's going to cut the cravings and kind of keep things stabilized. So I like both of those, particularly Nitro though for cardiovascular.
Yeah, and then also with the burn, that's going to detox us, isn't it, Dr. JeNeen?
Absolutely. And, you know, this is kind of getting a little bit into weight, but one of the reasons why we tend to hold on to extra weight and why we tend to have extra blood fats is because we have toxins in our body. And our body uses that fat to kind of encapsulate the toxins and wall them off in an attempt to try to help us, you know, not be harmed by that. And so detoxification is huge, 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 huge.
Great. Okay, and I guess we'll talk about that a little bit more in this next topic, which is insulin resistance.
Yes.
So I know this is one health issue that is not well known or talked about very much. In fact, I've heard that there are many people who have insulin resistance, but don't even know that they have it, you know, and you can kind of tell us what that looks like. So what is insulin resistance and what are the most common causes and how do we address that?
So insulin resistance is actually something I talk about a lot because this is very, very common. Like you said, you know, many Americans have it. We are at epidemic proportions of obesity. We're at epidemic proportions of diabetes, and both of them are caused by insulin resistance. Basically, what that means is that we're overeating sugar. Insulin is the hormone that our body produces to take that sugar out of the blood and put it into the muscles and into the cells where it needs to go. However, because we're overeating sugar, our bodies are starting to try to produce so much insulin to combat this sugar. Well, then what happens is because so much is being produced, the body stops listening. So it's almost like the body is screaming with insulin and the cells are not listening. So that sugar is still in the blood because the insulin's not working anymore. This is insulin resistance. Now, this leads to all sorts of things. It leads to hormone imbalances. It leads to weight gain. It leads to fatigue. It leads to high cholesterol. It leads to a shutdown of the detoxification pathway. So many things. It's very detrimental to our health. Again, the primary thing that we can do to fix this is to stop eating all the time and to cut the sugar down. But that's hard for a lot of people. And so this burn patch is really, really helpful for that.
Yes, that's going to suppress your appetite and cut those cravings. So,
and you know, we talked about how people don't always know that they have it. Some of the symptoms of insulin resistance are fatigue after you eat, particularly, you know, you have your lunch and then you're so tired, like 15, 20 minutes later, you feel like you have to go take a nap or you feel like you need coffee or chocolate or a snack, you know, swings in your energy, weight gain, especially around the middle. There's a lot of different things. Waking up in the middle of the night to have to urinate a couple times, all of these are signs of insulin resistance. So it's definitely something that we need to get a handle on because it's at the root of our #1 killer.
Yes, and I know we can't say that, but I know exactly what you're talking about. So that concerns me. All right, let's move on to a biggie, stress, sadness, worry, tension, and mood issues. Emotional issues are a really serious issue right now, especially with the current situations that are going on around our world. And it's really hard to find anyone who is not dealing with this at some level. And some people are finding it difficult to cope with such a high level of long-term stress, worry, and tension. So how can we help people address these issues?
Well, one thing that has been traditionally used for these types of issues would be CBD. And what we have is a quantum CBD, which is amazing because you don't have to put anything into your body. And so CBD helps to support a system that we have called the Endocannabinoid System. And what that system does is it helps to balance the nervous system. So earlier I talked about how sometimes we get stuck and we have all this nervous tension. And so try as we might, it's hard to sleep, it's hard to relax. It's hard for our bodies to function properly because we're stuck on stress mode, which is kind of antagonistic to our digestion and our recuperation and our healing and our regeneration. And so, you know, you see people that have these major stressful events and then you see them a couple months later and they've aged several years. That's what we're talking about. So what we want to do is we want to help the body to actually calm down, cope, rest, recuperate. CBD does that wonderfully. And we have the quantum CBD patches, which are absolutely amazing for giving the body the energetic frequency of CBD, which helps to balance our own endocannabinoid system within us. And that then helps to relieve some of those types of issues. Now, this can be used also with the, this is great with the sleep patch. They work very, very well hand in hand because the quantum CBD also helps to support a deeper and better quality of sleep.
And then I would imagine you could also use this with our Revive if part of this stress and tension is creating debilitating headaches. Would you say that?
Absolutely, absolutely. That is one of the primary causes of headaches. A lot of times you get that tension and it goes up your neck, and then the next thing you know it, you have a headache. So absolutely, it's phenomenal for that.
And then I like to use Nitric along with my CBD just to improve the power. Am I thinking right?
Boost it. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Great.
It can enhance everything. Yeah, that's a great combination.
Okay. So really, nitro in anything is going to increase the effectivity, if that's a word.
Yes.
And then of course the earthing card does that too. So what is the best or the fastest way for people to start? For someone who is just getting started with our products, what would you say is the best and the fastest way to experience results and help them achieve and maintain optimal health and wellness?
Well, I'm going to go back and say I want them to make sure they get EMF shields for all of their devices. And then I want them to start off by trying our Nitro and our Relief. I think those are two great products that kind of are across the board. It's always good. You know, some things you might not have a pain per se, but you might want to have it on hand, because when you turn over your ankle or you go and, you know, you scrape your arm or you cut yourself, you want to have that right there so that it's available. And so those are two products that they give really powerful results that people can feel. And so I think that's a great way for people to start. Another thing right now, the immunity patch. I can't say enough about the immunity patch. I feel like everybody needs these. You know, it's better to be preventive than to live in fear. And so the immunity patch is just phenomenal, just to give yourself just a little bit of balance, you know, a little bit of balance. You just want to be proactive. And so I really like that one.
And while we're on this, for people who are just getting started, talk to us a little bit about the importance of hydration, because sometimes there are people who I have heard that say they're not getting any results. And we know that these products work, but talk to us about the relationship between the effectiveness of the products and hydration.
Well, inside of our bodies, it's like a superhighway. Things are moving really fast. And we need water to carry the nutrients. We need water to carry the frequencies, the energies. And so one of the main symptoms of dehydration is actually fatigue. So a lot of times people will feel tired, but if they'll go drink some water, they'll feel so much better. A lot of times dehydration is one of the main causes of headaches. So I'm saying all that to say hydration is very important because all of our products work energetically. You know, energy needs to be flowing within our body, and hydration is huge for that. And so staying well hydrated is really important to get the results that you need. And it's not always easy. You know, even the doctor sometimes needs a kick in the pants. And so what I had to do for myself this week, I had to go get this 1 gallon water bottle. I fill it up every morning, and I can monitor that way because I knew that I was not getting enough water. And so do what you have to do. If you need to set a little alarm in your phone to remind you every couple hours, make sure you're hydrating, but that's going to make a big, huge impact in how, you know, how everything works for you. Also, once again, I can't stress enough, you can't always feel prevention. And so as your body is becoming better and stronger, you don't necessarily feel it until you realize that you're not the one who's getting sick, or you're not the one who's getting hurt, or you're not the one who's aging rapidly. People start to tell you, you look so vibrant, you have such a glow, you know, you look so sparkly. There's a reason for that. And then the other thing is that it's always better to overpatch than to underpatch. So again, you might need more than 1 patch, but just try, if you didn't get relief the first time, make sure you're hydrated, and then try a couple extra patches in addition to that and see how that goes for you, because that typically will do it.
Yes, yes. And I just want to emphasize that if there are people who are looking to get started and maybe they're not dealing with one of these complaints, I think Dr. JeNeen just gave you a very good recommendation that everybody needs these EMF shields. And you may or may not notice a difference, but it's happening because, you know, you don't necessarily feel the negative effects on a daily basis. You know, you can't see the process that's going on in your body. So you want to be preventative. And then also, if you're someone who's not dealing with these products, but, you know, wants to be a part of sharing these with other people, you know, one of the things that I did was I shared these products with people who did have some very severe concerns like these that we're going over. And when I saw what happened to them, I just knew that I knew the power of these products. So this is the future. And this is really, I think, the best way to achieve and maintain optimal health and wellness, because we all know that we need supplementation. This is just the most efficient way to get that supplementation, by going directly into the body's energy system and not having to pass through our digestive tract. And it is much cheaper in cost by far. People can save a tremendous amount of money by supplementing with these products. So we'll move on to daily health maintenance. That is something that most people are aware of that they need. And speaking of just not just achieving it, but also maintaining wellness, you know, because we know that as we age, things are going to happen. And if we want to slow that process down, we have to be proactive. So I know that you are a big proponent in prevention. And so you recommend daily health maintenance to everybody. And you've already told us a little bit, but speak to us a little bit, because we know that our bodies are being bombarded on a daily basis with all kinds of external, you know, and internal stressors that we can't see, you know, like the EMF radiation coming from our phone, other people's phone, toxins in our food, our water, our air. I mean, we know these things are there. So what do you recommend people do to compensate for all that, to achieve that general and optimal health and wellness? I know you've talked about it a little bit, but just
Susie,
kind of give us a summary.
It's funny.
Huh?
It's funny. That's where it gets hard, because we have so many great solutions.
Mm-hmm.
I want to just be like, just put them all on and go on with your life. But one thing that I want to talk about, it's one of our newer products, and I think it's phenomenal because it hits on so many of these things. And the reason why we can do this is because there's just certain frequencies that help balance certain functions in the body. And so when you replicate those and when you get the body to balance, it just makes such a big difference. And so we have a new product called Wow. And Wow is one of those that is great for just everyday maintenance. because it helps to prevent. Now, anything that quote unquote cures also helps to, prevent. And so we have, it helps to prevent the discomfort and inflammation and joint stiffness and all the things that people tend to feel when they're aging. It helps with that stress and that tension that we talked about. It's going to help to improve the quality and quantity of sleep. And that's important because, like we said, sleep just cures a multitude of sins. And so that's a product that people can use every day. The CBD, the quantum CBD, is a product that people can use every day because we have this endocannabinoid system within our body. It's always been there. Just because people didn't know about it until the 1990s doesn't mean that it wasn't there and that we don't need to support it. And so that's something that helps with balance in the immune system and in the nervous system, two very, very important systems. And then, of course, I've talked about it a lot, but that nitro, it's so important to have proper circulation and blood flow. So those are some of the things that I recommend people could use every day for maintenance.
And then wouldn't you agree to the immunity because of
Yes.
the vitamins and the good
Yes.
boosters that are in there?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Well, this has been very exciting. It is, to me, I just love this technology, and I love how super simple it is and how user friendly it is. There's nothing to ingest or taste, or you don't have to worry about any kind of toxic ingredients or additives or lack of purity. I mean, these are all organic, and I mean, it's really amazing.
And one last thing I want to add is that, Rick, I just have to say thank you because, first of all, you're so generous. You're so generous. Whenever we order packages, we always get some extra, something with a smiley face. And when I first got one of those, it just lit up my day. And, I thought that I was like the only one, and I thought I was special. And then I found out we're all special. That's so wonderful.
Yes.
But I get excited when I get packages that look like this because this means something new and exciting is coming. And I'm just telling you, the one that's in my hand, which I cannot divulge to you, just get ready is all I can say. Just get ready.
I know, and I don't like secrets, but I know it will be worth the wait. I know it'll be worth the wait. So thank you. And thank you so much, Dr. JeNeen, for sharing your passion and your expertise and your experience with us. And, the fact that you have been using these products for over 7 years successfully, and that everything you have said today is what you say to your patients. That means a lot to have that kind of validation, and we know the safety of these products. So I couldn't be more excited. So I thank you so much. And I thank you, Rick, for all that you do. You're always looking for innovative ways to help us and to optimize our health and well-being, and to be the leader in this energetic health and wellness trend is just so very exciting. So we also just launched a Cbd Pet Tag. Dr. JeNeen was just telling you about the significance of CBD, and you can actually Google the benefits of CBD and you'll be excited. So we have lots more exciting, life-changing, energetic health and wellness products coming. So that concludes our, no, we've got some specials. Rick, is there anything you want to add before I go on to all these wonderful specials?
No,
I may have lost. Oh, okay. Yeah.
You got it.
Okay.
You can do it.
Okay, fantastic. Well, I'm telling you, Rick is he's a giver, and he wants people to be happy. So when you buy your product, and I'm telling you, these prices are absolutely amazing and they are so reasonable, but he likes to give you something extra because he just wants you to feel good not only about the products, but how much you're appreciated. So here's what we've got. So we have our new product, and you can always get with the person who invited you here today to get this list. So you don't have to remember everything right now, but just listen up. So our new product pre-launch promo is our Cbd Pet Tag. And so for the promo, you can buy one tag. It's going to sell for $99, or for a short period of time, you can get two for $179. So you can go in with somebody, or if you have two pets, that is a great way to do that. And that's going to be for a limited time. Next, we have another new product promo, which is our Revive, which helps with headaches, stress, tension. If you know people that have debilitating headaches, this is what you have to get into their hands. So if you buy our 2-pack, which sells for $99, then you're going to get a third one for free. So normally you would get 48 patches, but with this special, you're going to get 72. So again, this is a limited time offer. Next, we have a new product promo on the WOW product that Dr. JeNeen just talked about. And so if you buy 2 of those, if you buy a 2-pack, then you're going to get a third free. So that's again where you're getting 48 patches. Normally for the price of 48, you're going to get 72 patches. So that's plenty for you and plenty to share with those that you love and care about. We also have a summer Sizzle pack that has some of every product in our line. And that sells for $399, but retail, it would be $774. So that's a $375 savings, and you're going to get all of the products in there. Plus, you're going to get a free pack of WOW and a free pack of Revive. So that is an incredible, incredible deal. And then lastly, we have our Earthing Card special. And that's where you buy 3 Earthing cards and you get 1 free. And that sells for $599. You know, you can get those for your family. You can retail them, whatever you want to do. That would normally sell for $1,200. Those last for over a year. So that's a savings of almost $600. And then Rick is going to throw in 2 packs of WOW free. So that's $100 value just on that. So that is absolutely amazing. So I want to recommend that you get back to the person who invited you to this event so that you can get started energizing your body and your life today. We will have a recording of this if you want to refer back to it. But I want to thank everybody for joining us and being the best part of nature's frequencies.